Okay, so the next project here, maybe not project, but need to get closer to the finishing part of this project. Above this, well, first of all, let's go back. This was a glass block window, approximately 16 by 32. And I say that approximately because it wasn't. It was more like a 31 by 16. So when you go and buy a window that is 31 3/4, turns out you end up doing quite a bit of masonry grinding to get this window to fit. This is what they call a stock window that I bought from Menards. So it was an in-stock window. It was very, very inexpensive. But I thought, you know what? This is the closest thing I'll find. I brought 3 windows home, believe it or not, when I did this one. And this was the closest one that would fit. I did get a quote from Menards for a gel window based on my size and specifications, and their sale price of that special order item was $268 for this one window. That seemed a little expensive, I'll be honest, for a basement window. And this was block. I just didn't like the look of block. The masonry work in the block leaked because it wasn't done correctly, and probably because the window opening wasn't big enough for the block. So I got this sliding window that'll probably never open. You can tell there's some condensation on the window. I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. It's a window, it's clear, it lets light in. It looks like it should be insulated glass. I don't know. So anyway, there's no draft or breeze either when it comes through, so that's good. So that window I put in. Then I installed this window box. My dad actually made this on the table saw. We cut this down to fit this opening, and I got my 2 coats of shellac on here, and I installed this window box in here. So this looks nice. This is good. But when we installed the car siding, this piece should have probably carried through. And the reason for that is the wall is 16, so like this piece here, that's a 16. It runs the length all the way through, and then these up here are 8s, and then these over here are also 8s. Right? For those who don't know, 16-foot material is very long. Even if you do have a 8-foot trailer, it still hangs off the back quite a bit, and that was with it being right on the tongue. So, and it's kind of hard to get down, I'll be honest, down in the basement. If we didn't have a door from the outside that opened directly to the basement steps, I don't think we would have got these 16s down here. Maybe if we took them through a window, because it was the length of the stairs, and I was like, okay, start turning. I'm still on the stairs. Wow. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, that's what that looks like. So the plan with this, I'm going to sit you down for a second and take a look outside there, is I have a pine board, and I believe this is ripped from the same material here. Ooh, and that pine board is going to sit on top like so. Yep. And that will be how it goes. And like I said, when I put a false ceiling in, then the false ceiling will come down quite a ways, and that should cover the seam. And then on the sides around this window box, and that's why I have this piece of trim for those of you that were paying attention at home. This piece of pine trim then. Yeah, I'm standing on a folding chair. It's creaky and noisy, I get that. This obviously isn't what this is what I used in the shed. I'm just going to shellac some pine molding here. I'm not going to use this. This actually has a lot of spar varnish on, because I had a problem at one point with spar varnish where everything had to have it. It made wood golden. So yeah, this would go on, well, maybe not up to there, you know. And actually this is all wrong because it's cut wrong. It's just cut off piece. And then this would come over the top like so. Oh, beautiful. That looks good. So, so why are we making this video again? Oh, right. Oh, to finish this. Okay, so I'm going to take this out again. So nailing this into place, I'm going to just use a pneumatic brad nailer and I'll shoot some nails on the top of this 2x, but there's really nothing here in the bottom and I don't want it to rock, so I think we're going to measure out, make some little 2x4 blocks that we can screw or nail into this on each side. That'll act like a cleat to nail this 1x board onto. That chair is really squeaky, huh? Yeah, what do you think of this radio? It's pretty sweet. Solar power, battery power, crank, you can crank power it. It's got weather on it, AM, FM. It's really nice and compact, picks up the stations really well. So, yeah, alright, we'll get back in a second here.